Well, there's a happy man, and I wonder who's going to be happy after this 100-metre final. Maurice Greene, Asafa Powell drawn against each other, or next to each other, lanes 5 and 4. Kim Collins will be in lane 3. Well, Michael and Colin, Michael, you said Asafa Powell impressed you the most. They both impressed you, but Powell the most. Is he going to win this?
Well, you know, you put me
Come
on
on,
the
is
spot.
he going to win this?
No, you know, I don't know. But the thing is we haven't seen Maurice Greene challenged like this in a very, very long time. So it's going to be very interesting. What Maurice Greene brings to this race is that he's got more experience than anyone else. I think he's lost the air of invincibility among sprinters now. I think they know that they can beat him. They know that he is beatable. But he's got experience like nobody else has out there, and that plays a big part in it.
What about Powell? And we were chatting, you and I, a little bit earlier on about sometimes the experience that the likes of Greene has is going to count for an awful lot more in Athens. But what about here tonight? I mean, if he were to beat Greene tonight and to beat him decisively, would he then start to believe he's going to win in Athens?
I think deep down he feels he's the best sprinter in the world anyway. He's been very quiet. I think people in Britain have not seen too much about him or read too much about him, but he's been a very, very consistent performer on the circuit. We saw him last week obviously doing very well in the 200 metres, but I've always fancied him for this 100, especially after his disqualification last year in Paris. I think everybody forgot about that too. So he's a strong contender, and he looked very, very comfortable and confident. My money is firmly on him. I will call him as the winner today.
That's right, like a brave man.
Well,
he earns his money.
You go for it, Colin.
What about, are we forgetting Kim Collins here or not?
No, I mean, I don't think that Kim Collins is a gold medalist type of athlete. I mean, he won last year at the World Championships in 10:06 when everyone else is just falling apart. When athletes start running 991s to 995s, I don't think Kim Collins figures into it. But I think that this race will be a very fast race. We saw a very fast race here last year. Chris Rawlinson just came off the track and told me it's not very fast. But these guys ran very fast in the preliminaries. I think they'll run fast here in the finals. I don't think that there's the possibility of Asafa Powell running away from Maurice Greene. I think it's going to be an extremely close race.
All right, we're about to find out. It's all yours, Stuart.
Well, thanks, Steve. You've already described the lineup, and here it is in full. Michael Frater, Jamaica in 1. Aziz Zakari of Ghana in 2. Kim Collins and Kitson Nevis in 3. Asafa Powell, Jamaica, 4. Maurice Greene, United States, 5. Leonard Scott, United States, 6. Justin Gatlin, United States, in 7. Davis Patton, the United States, in lane 8. Frater, the Jamaican, Pan American champion at 100 meters. 10:06 is best.
Michael Frater.
Aziz Zakari has made 2 Olympic finals. He's had 4 big wins on the circuit thus far this season. 10:00 his best. The world champion, Kim Collins, won the title in Paris last year, won the Commonwealth title in 2002. A 21-year-old, a star in the making, Asafa Powell of Jamaica. 9.91, beat Ray Stewart's Jamaican record, which stood since 1991. Maurice Greene, the Olympic champion, 9.98 in qualification, full of confidence, second in Paris just off their trials. Has the experience. Leonard Scott, 10:03 in the heat, very impressive.
Leonard Scott.
Gatlin, Justin Gatlin, the world indoor champion last season, 9.92 this season. Davis Patton, world championship silver medal last season at 200 meters, 10.12 this season thus far.
On your mark.
Look at the difference in stature. Powell, taller, 9 years younger than Greene. Collins, diminutive figure alongside the two powerful men. But he is the world champion. Away this time, and Greene got the better start, and Powell's got a lot of work to do now, and Kim Collins coming through the middle. Asafa Powell in the middle ahead of Greene at the moment. There's his lead, and Powell is coming away, and Powell takes it for Greene in second, and I think it was Leonard Scott in third, and it's 9.91, and the British all-comers record, which he set here on the 7th of August in 1999, has been taken apart. A brilliant run, 21 years old. A new star in the making. Powell, so powerful away. Didn't get the best start, he certainly didn't. Greene was away, and I have to say that at the end of it, what power Asafa Powell showed. He's brilliant over 200 metres, and my goodness me, he'll be a threat over not only 100 metres, but 200 metres in Athens too on that showing. Brilliant stuff.
That could well be the smile of a man who knows he's not going to become Olympic champion for the second time. Just watch from about 50 meters how quickly Asafa Powell came through. The Caribbean athletes are doing something very special in men's and women's sprinting. Asafa Powell just started to blow everybody away at this point. And not even the great Maurice Greene, former world record holder, 3 times a world champion and the reigning Olympic champion, could do anything. That was sensational sprinting. And of course, you're mentioning the 200 meters as we watch Powell on the right-hand side and Greene on the left. They've got this other young chap, haven't they, from the Caribbean, Usain Bolt.
Yeah, indeed they have. And when you consider the point I said earlier that he broke Ray Stewart's Jamaican record, which has stood since 1991, and set it at 9.91, he's equalled his personal best. But really, on this day, against this man, it's got to be better. And he looks so comfortable. He looks so easy. No tension, nothing. He's the winner. And he looks as though he could be a big winner in a few weeks' time.
Maurice, I've heard you say that if you don't win, there's usually a reason. What's the reason?
Well, you know, my start was a little shaky. I came out real bad, but I collected myself and I moved through the crowd pretty good. But Asafa ran a great race. So,
I mean, you are Mr. Confident. How you've been talking over this last week, you know, we expected you to come out and really dominate that. What will that do to your confidence before the games?
Oh, that won't do anything. You know, it doesn't matter what happened here. It matters. Everything matters what you do at the game. So I'll be ready.
Time-wise, he's just run a very, very fast time. Now, that must just cross your mind that he is in shape.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's running very consistent. I mean, that's good. I'm glad I cleared my bet. So if they bet on their house, they won. So it's good. We ran under 10.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.